How's it going, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Unite here on YouTube. Today we are diving on into some Gardevoir gameplay, and while we did feature Gardevoir somewhat recently, last time I featured her it was just kind of a character that I liked playing that was something of a meme. In the last balance patch, however, Gardevoir got huge buffs. So previously Gardevoir evolved at levels 6 and 10. She now evolves at levels 5 and 9, and more importantly, you get your upgraded attacks at levels 5 and 7 as opposed to 6 and 8. This means when Gardevoir comes out of the jungle at level 5, you have your Psyshock for those first Bs, and this character just does so much damage that when you show up to lane, if there's things like Cinderace, Froakie, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, anything remotely squishy, you chunk through them. And in the event that the opposing team isn't there to be chunking through, you just clear through the bees/bears like that with your crazy amounts of damage. So let's run through the kit here really quick. So Gardevoir's basic attack becomes boosted every third attack, and then it deals damage in a small area effect and decreases special defense importantly. So one thing, if you get good with Gardevoir's micro, which I'm not particularly great at yet, but something to keep track of, is you want to try and save your Psyshocks and your other specials for after you fire off your boosted attack, because if you drop special defense, you're going to do even more damage with your already very nuky character. Synchronize says whenever this gets a decreased movement speed or damage over time condition, it also gives that the same to the opponent, which Gardevoir lacks mobility in general, so this is actually something that makes it a little bit more difficult to slow you down. You get hit by something like Charizard's Blast Burn, for example, they get slowed too, and you get away at an equal speed. Start off with Confusion, which is just a range attack that blasts straight forward and decreases movement speed for a short while. This upgrades at level 7 now into Moonblast, which pushes you back a little bit and stuns the thing that you're hitting. So Psyshock, that we're going to see here in a second, is a multi-hit attack. So if you can stun them with the Moonblast, you're going to put multiple Psyshocks on them, melting them very, very quickly. So you start off with Teleport, which is kind of interesting. And actually, one of the things I want to try at some point is trying Gardevoir in lane because of the extra mobility that Teleport provides early. And then this upgrades at level 5 now into Psyshock. So this hits at the designated location 3 times. The cooldown on this move gets reduced every time that it hits. So it says a 10-second cooldown, but really it's a 7-second cooldown if you hit with it 3 times. And then eventually you increase your damage each time you hit as well when this hits its bonus attack at level 13 or level 11, which is also another big upgrade to Gardevoir. Previously you got your plus moves at levels 12 and 14. Now it's 11 and 13. So you start hitting those upgraded moves consistently before the end of the game. Gardevoir's Unite is powerful, but I'm going to be honest, I'm quite embarrassing with it. So it's a move that has a short delay where it puts a big circle down, and then after a split-second delay, it starts sucking people in. And the problem is the image appears on the ground before it happens. So really good players are able to, like, you know, feint or eject button or dash out of it. So it can be tricky to hit with, but in the event that you hit a good singularity, you throw a Psyshock in on top of it and the enemy team just disappears. As far as items are concerned, I've got just double glasses here to just max out on our special attack damage, and then a buddy barrier, so that way even if I miss with my Unite, it can keep me alive a little bit longer in the late game. And the plus 600 health is nothing to scoff at in the early game, especially during your first gank, for keeping you alive against the opposing team. For gameplay today, I've got 2 jungle games where I'm just playing in solo queue, and honestly, you know, I like to call out when people make macro mistakes, but honestly, I think the 2 teams that you're going to get to see in these games, they did not feel like solo queue games. Just like hats off to the 8 teammates that I had between these 2 matches. They were fantastic, and I would love to play with any of them again. At any rate, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another Pokemon Unit highlight video here on YouTube. Okay, so our team caps are actually very similar. The fact that they have a Gengar is a little bit scary for me. I'm going to want to watch for positioning on that, especially if it's a Hex Sledge Gengar. It can get on me and kill me very quickly. Slowbro, Venus, Arena on both teams though. Okay, team split pretty well here. I'll probably gank top. We'll see who ends up in which lane, but Venusaur Slowbro is definitely our stronger lane of the 2 to start early. Yeah, the opposing team has their 2 thicker characters on the bottom, so we'll definitely want to go top. Go the spot where we're more likely to get kills. They have squishier people there, and if we show up with Psyshock, we should hopefully end up in a pretty decent position. Let's just not talk about that confusion. I was scratching my nose. They are deep up here, huh? Good punish. No vision on jungler yet. Alright, we got every bee. Push them right back on off there. Okay. Okay. Kill. Backing up to do my jungle. They got the message. Our Slowbro's not evolved yet because they didn't share any of the bees with me, but I'll at least be huge for the next time I gank. Nice. Person up here is 2-1. I just saw an eye crash. Maybe we can get another kill. Oh, good job, Slowbro. It actually breaks exactly. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so they lost the bottom kind of hard. Which I guess makes sense because I didn't show up there any of the times. Champ does not have a jungle buff, which is a little sad. How many points is this on here? 17. They used their Unite on me. I mean, it's my Unite back. Just didn't want to die there because it was over leveled. I'll still clean down here. Alright. People are chasing him down up top. Bears up here, good. Thank you, Venusaur. Good understanding to do the jungle. Venusaur is solo. Clean him up with Champ. Oh, that one got it. Good stuff. We're a little good, solidly overleveled on them, which is good. I don't know why this thing is trying to score. Oh, it got it through. Wow. Okay, then the champ doesn't score shit. That's good to know. And the Slowbro just must not have been putting up much damage at all there. So we can bail these folks out up here. Okay. Probably didn't need me even. assume these bears are gone. There's a Sylveon coming in behind here. Back in here and clean up my jungle. Did that just walk in? It did walk in. Alright, well. Good stuff. I'm sure it's some selective memory bias, but the games I jungle and solo queue are just so drastically different than the ones that I don't. My teammates have played well this game too, but the fact that I got solid kills in a bunch of different points definitely helped. I framed with the Unite there. Gengar's behind us. Stay Unite from that. Let's try and back up here so we don't get attacked. Stuff. Oh, Zarina. 14 and a half. We're gonna go do jungle here. Well, good shot. These are mine. Normally I wouldn't contest farm with a teammate, but like, I'm trying to get to 15 here. Really want this Rotom? I guess we kind of do. Goes home, but a little late now. Hopefully they don't end up throwing it. Alright, well, that worked out really well. Teammates have been absurd just every set. Clean. Alright. Let's just walk the Rotom for now. So bad with this character's Unite. Use this 1v1 to this character that's 2 levels under me. Oh, that's half. Yikes. You're on fire. Good stuff. Alright, easy game. Like, oh wait, that's half. Alright, let's show up there. Macro awareness. I was a little bit late on my macro awareness that game. Good enough to show up and save the day at least. So we have Lucario, Eldegoss bottom, Snorlax, Machamp top. Their team composition is actually pretty good too. I think I like Gardevoir and Cinderace at first Bs especially. I feel like Cinderace probably beats me in a one-on-one fight because of better positioning, but anytime we have teammates around us, I should be able to chunk through them relatively quickly. Hopefully we'll have a good game. Let's do it. One thing I'm actually not sure on, I'm not sure if it's more efficient for me to jump across like this with teleport, or if I'm supposed to use confusion and walk around to put up slightly more damage quickly. If you're someone that's played a lot of Gardevoir and you have a thought on that, or some math to back up taking one attack first or the other, let me know. Stray Eldegoss shot there. Almost made an oopsie. I'm sure that was an accident, but would have sucked if it would have happened. Alright, so they have a Lucario top, so I think I'm going to go bottom, because we have a Lucario bottom. I'd rather not play into an opposing Lucario if I can avoid it. Yeah, they have Slowbro up top too, real thick lanes. They have Blissey plus the Radish on the bottom. Eldegoss also helped keep me alive, which is nice. Our champ scored a bunch, though. Looks like they traded doing score shield things up top, which is fine. Okay, we're getting bottom. Their jungler is here. Up. I don't think I got the big one there, unfortunately. Did our Lucario die? It must have died. It wasn't there for bears. Must have got him out. Nice, good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna call that a success. Getting to put points in as the jungler there is good. We're just gonna head back and do our jungle farm so we can get somewhere for bees. Top lane's doing pretty good here too, actually. Jungler's bottom. Get down there. Lucario died. Yikes. Yeah, you try and score. God. Good job, Lucario. My skill targeting was so bad there. It snapped to people that had lower life totals. It was just not great for me. No, Lucario, stop. Damn it. It technically had slightly more points, but I'm just worse at scoring, so it's probably better to score 3 less for me to get in, but it's pretty marginal either way. Oh, crap. This is still walk in. Lucario. And if Lucario just bails out of my jungle, that would be ideal. Good shit. We had to button for that, but I'm gonna call that worth it. Teammates cleared all the dinos up top, which you love to see. I was dicking around with the Lucario in the jungle. Stuff. Yeah, good shit. They were unfortunately under-leveled on us, so like, we didn't get... I don't think we have the ability to rip a Dreadnought here. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. shit. Good. And Machamp understands we shouldn't be fighting, we should be farming. Machamp's played this game really well. Whole team went on point, obviously. And went right for the contested farm. Just actual fantastic macro from the team here. Yep. That was my last chance to use my Unite there, so. Halfway to 14, and Lucario heading down. Good stuff. Lucario heading down, it means I can take this time to make sure we keep farming. Stuff. It's pretty big in general, which is nice.
You're in trouble.
Bud. A bit on point. All right. Champ is getting down. These people are getting dove here. Backing up a little bit. Okay. Should have just done my farm and trusted my team. Playing really well. You need me to push off eventually.
The final stretch.
Nice. I saw them jumping over because of my macro awareness. So bad with this Unite, fam.
What a goal!
Alright, it's like just the rabbit and the Slowbro left. Gotta trust my team. They're blocking like champions. Should just get in here and put this damage up right away. Was fantastic start to finish. You love to see it. Yeah. Awesome. Good shit. Guard seems like a real Pokemon. I'm enjoying it. Coming out of the jungle at 5 with Psyshock feels really strong. Anytime you are in lane against anyone that's not specifically a defensive character, you just kind of chunk right through them. So this is definitely one we're probably going to see more of. I kind of like the play patterns of Psyshock. It's a very unique play pattern in Unite compared to a lot of the other damage carries, and I'm really glad that they buffed this character. Seems like a great choice if it's one that you enjoy. So, yeah, you watched the whole thing. Thank you. You rock. Remember, if you enjoyed the video and want to help my channel grow, leave it a like, drop a comment down below, and share it with someone that you think that might enjoy it. Remember, if you're watching this during the week, I'm probably live on Twitch Monday through Friday at twitch.tv/Jeff Hoagland. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Jeff Hoagland, and I'll see you tomorrow for another highlight video here on YouTube.